Tom Ford and his partner Richard Buckley divide their time between homes in London, Los Angeles, Santa Fe, and Austin, Texas. But he has quite the affection for London, and he spent the day taking me to some of his favorite locations. Thank you. It's a nice open feel as soon as you walk in.
Thank you. It's an old house. It was built in 1757, actually. This painting I love. It's a young artist, contemporary artist, whose name is Barnaby Furness. And I had seen some of his work in New York, and I thought it was great. So he came to London, and he stood right there on that landing and looked at this wall, and we commissioned this for here, this piece. And it was just delivered a couple of months ago, but it transformed the space because that big, bold splash of red, works against the classicism of the rest of the house.
Are you an avid collector, you think?
I do. Collecting is a word that I actually don't love because it's such a pretentious word, and so many people say, "Are you a collector?" I buy things that I love, and my my criteria for art is it has to move me. If it moves me, that's what I respond to. There's a Mark Quinn sculpture here, which I love. This is a brighter, sunnier room that overlooks the garden in the back. Even when I do something really streamlined, I often use very tactile materials, so that even if it is sleek, it feels good. And lighting, I'm insane about lighting.
It feels just feel very soft.
Everywhere you go, it's very tactile. I mean, really, meant to be touched and sat on. I like cushions that you sink into.
Yeah.
And, so.
Let's sink into it.
Sink in.
Is this where you kick back and watch television?
I kick back mostly in the kitchen or in my bedroom. I think, like most people, my bedroom is my command central. When I come home from a long day, I go right up to the bedroom. I get the dogs on the bed with me. I turn on the television. I get my computer, put on my glasses. If it's evening, maybe I have a vodka and tonic, and I work and think.
Yeah. You're going to take me to one of your favorite galleries, I assume.
Yeah, White Cube.
Why is
Have you ever
it?
been there before?
Never been.
Oh, it's a great gallery. A friend of mine called Jay Jompling, I guess he's had White Cube for probably about 10 years. He deals in contemporary art, and there's a Damien Hirst exhibition up now. I love Damien Hirst. Rain.
Again.
But I find there's a quality to his work that is so still. And often, or more often than not, of course, there is a certain obsession in a way with death, which is really, I believe, meant to really just reaffirm life. The fact that we're aware of our mortality or the temporary nature of things. For me, I'm not sure this is what he necessarily means, but I find these animals in formaldehyde absolutely amazing. There are three beautiful pieces at the back that are crucifixes, which I think are spectacular. That's one of the purposes of art, I think, is to alter your eye, to make you see something that you would